This is the story of Mandy Seabrook. Mandy Seabrook was born in the early 70s. When Mandy was 2.5 years old, she told her parents that she was a reincarnation of her deceased sister. Though Mandy had a deceased sister that was also named Mandy, Mandy's parents didn't tell her this information. Mandy 2 was born about 11 years after the death of Mandy 1. Nevertheless, Mandy 2 knew multiple things about the life and death of Mandy 1. When Mandy's parents drove past a graveyard in the city of Leeds, 2-year-old Mandy said, "Oh, that's where Mandy was buried. I'm buried there." Mandy 1 was buried in that location, but Mandy's parents never told Mandy 2 this information, and that was the first time they took Mandy 2 to that location. Interestingly, the distance between Mandy's home and the graveyard was about 100 miles. When Mandy's parents drove past the graveyard again, Mandy again said that Mandy 1 was buried in the graveyard. Mandy's parents wanted to test Mandy 2, so they took Mandy 2 to the graveyard of Mandy 1, and they told Mandy 2 to find the grave of Mandy 1. Instead of walking around and reading each and every grave to look for the grave of Mandy 1, Mandy 2 ran directly to the grave of Mandy 1. Fascinatingly, the grave of Mandy 1 didn't have a tombstone and it didn't have a name, and there were many graves in the graveyard.
She ran straight to the grave. Now there was no tombstone and there was only a number, yet she ran, and there was a lot more graves there than there was when first Mandy died. She went straight to it. Well, that did it with me. I just broke down and cried. I couldn't go there no more.
Without prompting, she continued with consistently accurate recall of the life of Mandy 1.
Mandy 2 knew something about Mandy 1 that not even her parents knew. According to Mandy 2, a family member put a fluffy ball into the coffin of Mandy 1. When Mandy 2 told her mother this information, her mother thought this was not true, but when her mother talked with relatives, she learned this was true. Also, Mandy 2 told her parents that she was present in her past life funeral. According to Mandy 2, it was raining during the funeral of Mandy 1, and Mandy's mother almost fell into the burial site of Mandy 1, but several people stopped her mother from falling. Mandy's statements about her funeral were correct. When Mandy got older, her past life memories began to fade. Dr. Peter Ramster, an Australian psychologist and hypnotherapist, hypnotized Mandy to see if she could remember her past life again. While Mandy was under hypnosis, she again talked about the life and death of Mandy 1. Hey guys, what do you think about Mandy's story? Share your thoughts in the comments. And last but not least, have an amazing, wonderful day.